Empire? It's Akel here. Welcome back to my channel. So, today we do not have a reaction video. I know. We're gonna try something different. Yeah, so we don't have a reaction video. Today actually starts part 1 of our self-love journey. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's first talk about what is self-love. Self-love is just loving yourself unconditionally, you know? No matter what anyone else thinks or anyone else's opinions, views of you, anything. You love you for you. At the end of the day, no one can love you unless you love yourself. So self-love is very important. So if everyone out there, if you don't love yourself, learn to love yourself. It was a point in time where I didn't love myself. I will say that for sure. I didn't at all, but just thought too fat, ugly. I didn't like my hair, too dark. So that's another topic. It's a whole lot. But now, we love the skin we're in. We love everything about it. We love the little fat that's here. We love the melanin. We love the face. We love the hair. We love everything. We love ourselves. And so, I've never been in a relationship at all. Not one. I've dated girls and I dated a girl back in high school in sophomore year, but I don't count it because she asked me out and I don't know how to say no. That's another thing to get into. I'm an empath, and empaths, we don't know how to say no at all. We don't know how to say no at all, and so it tends to do things that you don't want to do because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. So yeah, I end up saying yes in sophomore year to be in a relationship. That lasted a few months, but it obviously ended because I'm not straight. If you didn't know, I'm gay. So yeah, that didn't work out. But yeah, other than that, I've never been in a relationship. Like, not a real relationship, never been in a real relationship. And I'm not actively looking for a relationship. But even though I've never been in a relationship, I've had multiple partners. And some of them I was interested in, but then I realized that, like, at that time, I didn't love myself. So I would look for it in other people, but yet I wouldn't find it because that's not what they were there for, if that makes sense. They weren't there for a relationship or to show me love or anything like that. They were there for one thing and one thing only. And so once I realized that, it came to a point where I was just like, this is all meaningless. Why give that? When you decide to be intimate with someone, that should have meaning behind it. That should be meaningful between someone you love. So when you do it with someone you don't love, it kind of it loses its significance. It just becomes what's the word I'm looking for? It's, meaningless. When you do it with someone you don't love, or even someone you're not in a relationship with, it's meaningless. What's the point? Just to feel good in the moment, but then afterwards, where do you go? What do you do? If you're not looking to move forward with that relationship on a deeper level, then my opinion is just, why do that? Intimacy between two people, and not intercourse between two people, I feel like it should have a deeper level of intimacy than just that in the moment. You should have it before, during, and after. And it should bring you a closer bond with someone. And so, yeah, when I learned that, that's when I decided to go abstinence. I realized the people I was talking to and engaging in conversation with just weren't people that I see myself with for life, or I'm pretty sure they didn't see themselves with me for life, It was just one thing and one thing only. And so I just made the executive decision, because I'm the boss of my life, to stop. And I stopped, conversation stopped too. I talked to no one. Phone's dry. It's dry. It's super dry. And yeah, so it's dry. But I love it. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to engage in conversations. I'm not in the place where I'm looking to meet anyone new. I'm on my self-love journey. I'm not fully there yet. I know earlier I said, yeah, I love everything, but there's a few things still that I feel like I need to work on before I can fully commit to someone. One thing being, I want to finish school. I want to start my career, become established, figure out what I want to do in life. I'm young, 22 years old, and before I can give all of me to someone else, I need to make sure I'm all the way together. Or if love, it comes unexpected. So even though I'm not looking, if it comes, I won't push it away. If it comes and we learn, we build, and we grow together, that's a beautiful thing as well. It is. So yeah, I'm just taking this time to learn to fully love myself for, for everything, for all the flaws that I may have in everything. So, and I'm taking this time to figure out what I want in a relationship for the rest of my life. What type of person am I looking for? Because I spent so much time not really thinking about that. Like I'm not gonna lie and say I wasn't. Like I was. There was times where I got close with someone, and it got to the point where almost was a relationship, but every time it just fell off. And maybe that was my depression, maybe that was my anxiety, or maybe it was just the person that I was interested in or who was interested in me. It just wasn't mutual, or the time wasn't right. So yeah, because of that, I'm just not rushing. Some people, they like, oh, I'm not gonna have sex in a relationship, and then 2 weeks later you're in a relationship. You rush it so you can get back to it. But no, I'm not in any rush to do anything. I'm loving myself, focusing on myself, my health, my wealth, my physical being, my spiritual being, my emotional being. I'm focusing on me and making sure I'm better. And so story time. When I went abstinence, all conversation stopped. I would say it and they would just be like, oh, good for you. And then that was it. They wouldn't respond and never text again. And it really confirmed what I already knew, that it was never deeper than that surface level attraction. And just over the past 3 months, I've been happy. Not having that meaningless interactions with people, it made me happier. I'm content in life. That misplaced energy that I was giving to those meaningless interactions is now being used for something more productive. Like, I'm back in school after 2.5 years. I've been out of school for 2.5, maybe it's been 3 years since I've been in school. I left school March 2017. It's January 2021. So yeah, it's been 2017, 2018, 2019. Yeah, 3 years. It's been 3 years since I've been in school, but I'm back now. I start school on Monday, actually. So I started school on Monday. My YouTube channel is flourishing thanks to all of you guys. I redid my bedroom decor. It looks super pretty. I love it. I'm planning on making a few lifestyle changes in the near future. Stay tuned for that. I won't say anything now, but in a few months, you guys will know what I'm talking about. But I'm just really focusing on me and trying to figure out what I want in life as far as my dreams and my goals. And without all those added distractions, is easier, without spending time texting people or meeting up with people and things like that. I have all the time in the world to really focus all my energy on myself. And it's a beautiful thing. And I've never been happier. I would have to say, I'm so happy right now in life. And it's so funny because I don't talk to anyone. Like, not even just relationship wise, even when it comes to friends, when it comes to family, like I really don't talk to anyone. I focus solely on myself, because this is the time. So you have to realize, like, in life you have to take time to yourself to learn, to grow, and to become better, because everyone has something they can work on. So for me, it's my self-love for myself. I'm yes to everyone else, doing everything I can for everyone else, but it's never reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to take a step back and realize that I need to stop doing so much for people who won't do the same for me, or stop doing so much for people who's going to drain me dry for everything I have. Once they hit me down to my bones, they take those too. So I had to learn to cut those people out of my life, and to learn to say no, to learn that I matter more than anyone else. And it's not selfish. I mean, maybe it is selfish, but it's okay to be selfish when it comes to your mental, to your spiritual, to your physical. It's okay. And so that's what I had to learn. Like, it's okay. And so I've become happier. At first, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard at first. When I first, like, I'm not even talking about just being absent anymore. When I first just start cutting people off and cutting people out of my life, it was a little hard. Like, at times I was, I was a little sad, I was a little bored, a little depressed. But that didn't last too long because I had to keep reminding myself that I matter more. It's okay to be selfish. I had to keep reminding myself it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to focus on you, focus on your dreams, focus on your goals, because at the end of the day, if you keep giving yourself to everyone else, when it comes to you having nothing, who's going to be in your corner? Those people that you're helping, they won't be able to help you because right now they can't help themselves, So if you give all you have to them, who's going to be there for you in return? And so I had to learn that. And learning that, I'm just really, really, really excited for the rest of this journey that I'm going on as far as loving myself and then maybe in the future definitely in the future getting in a healthy, loving relationship. Because one thing I don't ever want to do is get in a relationship where I feel the need to cheat first of all, hold on. I would never cheat, actually. I would never do that. Never, never, never. If I ever felt that I wasn't interested in the person I was dating anymore, I would tell them, that would be the time that we would have to have a discussion. First, I would do the good and the bad, see which outweighed each other, and then see why I wasn't interested in that person anymore. What made me lose interest? Is it just because I'm bored? Do we need to change things up, change routine? Or what really is it? And then if I just felt like that we're better off being friends, then I would take it upon myself to have that conversation and to end that relationship. I would never cheat. And I would hope that my partner, whoever that ends up being, would have the same respect and common decency to do the same, because at the end of the day, we're grown. If at one time you truly did love that person, you truly were interested, you wouldn't want to hurt them even when you're not romantically interested anymore. Why would you want to see them hurt and break their heart like that, So I could never do that. That is one reason why I haven't really been in a relationship, because I'm scared. I always find excuses. I always find something that turns me off that I don't want in a person. I always have to find something that isn't it. And I think it's a defense mechanism. Like, just when I get closer to being in a relationship, my anxiety, my self-doubt, just everything just goes up through the roof, and it's just like, and then I just have to flight. I mean, yeah, I have to flee. I just run for the hills, whether it being ghosting or it's mainly ghosting. I mainly ghost, but not like ghost, like I'll just like start responding slower and things like that, and it's not healthy, it's not right. But yeah, I get scared. Wow, I'm scared to be in a relationship because I've never been in one. I'm scared to, especially as a Black gay man in America, I'm scared to get in a relationship. Realization. See, self-love journey, growing, and just wow. This is the first time I actually said that. First time I actually realized that. Like, yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared I don't know why I'm scared. I mean, I guess I do in a sense. Yeah, it's just people suck. Society sucks. So yeah, it's a scary thing. And also, I don't want anyone to mess up my aura, my vibe, and yeah, so I'm scared of everything that could go wrong, And also, I don't know how to be in a relationship because I've never done it. So it's like, I don't want to get hurt anybody else or have to deal with negativity or hateful people. So kind of avoid it in a sense. And also, again, I'm not 100% where I want to be in my life or on my self-love journey, my spiritual, physical, my mental. Like, I'm just not 100% where I want to be. And so until then, I think I'm content on where I am. It's 3 months. It's been 3 months since I really even engaged in conversation with someone on a romantic level. And I'm okay with that because I'm not ready. I don't know when I'll be ready. Who knows? Maybe it'll be sometime this year. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be 5 years. Maybe it'll be 10 years. Well, hopefully it's not 10 years, but it's a process. it's a process and it's your own journey. There's no time limit on your journey. Your journey is yours to take by yourself, so enjoy it. Love it. Love yourself. Learn, grow, take mental notes, evaluate your situations and things that happen. Find the lesson in everything, and self-love. We're getting there. We're getting there because we love the smile, we love the skin, we love the fat, we love the personality. There's a few things we don't love, but we're working on them. And once we love everything, then we'll be able to give love to someone else and fully commit and fully give love to someone else and know who's fully giving their love to you as well. Yeah, another thing is about I've never been in a relationship, I always felt like no one really gets me or no one really understands me because I just feel like, you know, I'm weird or I'm different. And cliche, but it's okay to be different. It's okay to be weird. Like, who wants to be normal? Who wants to be normal? Normal, so first of all, what is normal? I had to come to the realization there is no such thing as normal. There is no normal. There's something that maybe a nice chunk of people do or how a nice chunk of people act, but who dictates that that's normal? Because the majority of the people act this way, then that means the people that act this way are abnormal or, you know, perceived as different in a sense. And it's just like, no, it's not. I mean, yes. I mean, not no, it's not. Yes, it is. It's different. But just on the same spectrum, these guys are different too. We're all different. So, you know, no one's the same. No one's normal. We're all a little weird. But yeah, I'm rambling at this point. I'm not sure if this video was helpful for anyone. We'll see though. I'm gonna go because I've been talking, and I don't know if I got anywhere with that. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.